Beloved Creator, so much is to be dealt with on this earthly plane in just a week's time alone that it is dizzying. It truly does feel that time is speeding up, or perhaps it is spinning beyond recognition or reality. For us to see that time is our perception, our with an H, that our reality really is everything everywhere happening all at once. All the more reason to stay grounded in the moment. As it is said, to take time to smell the roses. Truly, the scent of a rose or exchanging a smile with a child is the very essence of being here now, of taking time to feel our joy, our I am presence. For we truly are here for a whisper in time that is so very fleeting. Finding joy in buttering our toast, making our bed, tidying the kitchen, watering our garden. Aren't these the simple things to be grateful for and to take time with? To acknowledge that we have bread and butter to eat, that we have a cozy bed to slumber in, that our kitchen has running water and a stove to cook with at the click of a switch, that we have green living plants to water and nurture as we take in their beauty and witness their growth and flowering. Ah, sweet gratitude. Gratitude for the simple things that give our lives purpose and definition. Gratitude spills out in joy to others when we take the time to be thankful for all that we have and care for. Like planting a seed or a tree, caring begets caring. When we carry gratitude, our light shines out as if it is a language beckoning more goodness to flood us with more fullness, more joy. This is the heart of the matter of this material existence. To be able to honor the simple things, to hold and behold one another in all that we do, however mundane or meaningful, is what defines our soul growth. After all, isn't that at the root of why we're planted here? And so it is.
Hello, my name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. This is not going away. Our sheriffs and others are in denial. De facto does not assist in complying with ORS 206, the requirements for sheriff, and all the rest of the requirements for the office of sheriff. Sheriffs exist for our peace, safety, and happiness, Article 1, Section 1. Many of us in our provisional Article 3, our provisional Article 1, Section 1, Jural, Government on Oregon, have been at this for years, decades even. Our director, Charlie White, since the city of Portland did not fluoridate the water. Milt and the Constitution Party are still with us. Rocky, the provost of the Oregon National Guard, says there are several assemblies. Hooray! We will assist them in forming a proper social compact and following all the prompts. Many groups focus on a short term, such as remove Kate Brown from office, COVID and the church, children issues across the board, unalienable rights, militia, guns, speech, travel, assembly, and so it goes. We are focused on returning to a constitutional Republican form of government this year, 2025. Facts from those published at www.orsja.org and several other places. There is an Oregon statewide grand jury that has 9 times since 2018 brought forth true bills to our trial juries and presentments to the 38 prosecutors. Our trial juries, without the aid of the de facto incorporated governance, have met 11 times as Article 3, 1 Supreme Court claiming original jurisdiction, Article 7, Amendment 7, Civilian Common Law Court of Record, having implemented Ex parte Milligan, providing verdicts with no appeal in fact. Read Amendment 7. Judges try cases less than $20. Courts judge the law. Juries decide the facts and provide verdicts with no appeal in fact in suits in common law. The Oregon State Bar, with its black-robed attorneys acting as judges without a proper oath to the proper constitution with the laws of nature and nature's God included, with the rest of those in Article 7 amended and its affiliates and supporters, such as our Oregon State Sheriff's Association and the individual members. They have provided fraud upon the people since November 8th, 1910. For sure, not all of them were aware of this. However, we have proof of service to our sheriffs several times with receipt of this information, and it is documented since 2017. The powers that should not be, sheriffs, will not be able to uphold their image. Not when it becomes common knowledge you do not occupy the office of sheriff lawfully. We will be happy to provide the proof of your bogus status. It is all simulating legal, and it is not. It is USC 242 and the ORS governing color of law is fraud. You must be able to support your claim with facts and evidence, not a business card for, from, of a justice of the peace, a collection agent. Fact. There are no lawful legitimate occupants of the office of sheriff on Oregon. Published at www.orsja.org, 3 cable TV channels weekly, YouTube and Brighteon. You folks need to self-correct. Or, if I am, or our Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly is wrong, lying, simulating illegal action, in fraud, I challenge you to rebut our facts. That has not happened since 2017, before we even named ourselves. There is no lawful executive, legislative, judiciary, and other on Oregon. These de facto entities have acquiesced and defaulted many times since 2018. United States Department of Justice, United States Marshal Service, United States Federal Bureau of Investigation, United States Department of Homeland Security, United States General Services Administration, United States Marine Corps, United States Secretary of State, United States Federal District Court, Portland, State of Oregon, aka all caps State of Oregon, 2 governors, 2 U.S. senators, 1 House rep, 89 state legislators, 1 Secretary of State, 36 sheriffs, 38 prosecutors, the Oregon State Police and the Oregon National Guard, and others. Not one rebuttal. We hold Article 3, Article 7, all caps from Oregon's Constitution, Amendment 7, original jurisdiction, open court in public in several areas around the state in many ubications. We declare our stand, and you have no rebuttal. When you do not self-correct, you will be removed from office. That is not our objective. Optimum is proper lawful sheriffs and deputies, followed by the rest of the de facto self-correcting, then actually complying with our Oregon Constitution circa 1859, the United States of America's Constitution circa 1859, with Bouvier's 6th edition 1856 for proper definitions. Returning to a constitutional Republican form of government, Article 4, Section 4, this year, 2025, is our goal. Without our sheriffs, we will be implementing civil arrests. Not our first choice. However, what our actions are now was not our first choice either. It might be a good idea to look up the Battle of Athens, Tennessee, 1947. They even made a movie about it. I called them and talked to them years ago. They're totally de facto just like everybody else now. I might assume everyone has read the unanimous Declaration of the 13 United States of America, 1776. 1777, our Confederation and Perpetual Union's Articles, the United States of America's Constitution, circa 1859, Oregon's Constitution, circa 1859, and of course the Proper Law Dictionary, Bouvier's 6th edition, 1856. When you are no longer ignorant, you will be required to self-correct, to be with your proper bona fides, or we will make sure the counties comply with ORS 206. Then we can move on with a jure, not de facto form of government. And I yield.
Anthony Devine. We are our sheriffs. For the last several months, we have posted and made available for what we worked on as a proper oath. For the persons in our governance, sheriffs are our first effort at our insisting on a proper oath. For it is the sheriffs who are here in their county position to protect and defend the people. Protect from what? Some might say. From ticketing or sending people to the illegitimate amended Article 7 counts courts that should not be. From governance overreach and taxation that they should assist seniors in the prevention of their eviction from their loss of equity, their forever home, and all they possess. Our Article 3 Amendment 7 Civilian Common Law Court of Record has made numerous visits and relentless communication to our county sheriffs on Oregon to make a remedy from victimization of the people. How, you might ask? It's like a shift in the mind. It is the recognition of one's allegiance to life and that which is God-given. Rather than criminalizing living God-made beings for a dead corporate entity, our sheriffs are our first protection against governance overreach. The significance of elected government officials taking a proper oath to the original jurisdiction Constitution circa 1859 is a tremendous recognition. The oath, then, is a promise to our God's self, to our Creator God, and to people, not persons, such a declaration. Taking a solemn oath is needed for there to be remedy in our authoritative system of governance. Once the sheriff can make the shift, they can see themselves among the people rather than a corporate entity meant to enforce our compliance in the bidding of the state. This cognition promises to be a release of tension, greater freedom, and cooperation. Let it be so. I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying, and then he jumps out of the car, and he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, just shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, shot him 3 more times.